Okay, so I worked today. This was Tuesday, um, March 30th, and Grandpa got his Meals on Wheels. It was Chef's Choice today, I want to say. I didn't know really what they would bring him, but that was interesting. Oh, excuse me. I worked out again last night, and I felt rewarded when I worked out. After I worked out, I came on here and did a couple of videos with y'all. I did go to bed pretty late last night, so that's probably why I'm yawning. I finished the incomplete book of Maisie Yates, The Rancher's Wager, and the bonus story. I had read the bonus story before Take Me Cowboy, but it was an awesome reread. And when it's your favorite author, it's like rereading it for the first time. So you're going to get a book review on that. And it'll go in the book bag to go to the Candy Kitchen. And it's a very good book, both books. I'm going to miss it dearly. And then I've been working on my Easter salute to Easter. We're getting there. Probably by Good Friday, I might have it done. So I can wish you all a happy Easter. And of course, be sure to check out my Instagram and Twitter. I share things from the Instagram onto Twitter, and my Instagram I often refer to over here to my YouTube videos. So I want to thank everybody for viewing the videos first and foremost, and everybody for liking the videos. So what had happened after work? Well, my mom and Mackenzie stopped by because they went to the Cricket store because they had to go get Kenzie's phone um, out there populated. I guess that's what they call it. I don't know. I'm not good with these hip young words. And but during my work day, I ate my two Dove chocolates, and I shared um, those quotes on my Instagram of the what was they have these little sayings inside a Dove chocolate, and they kind of brighten your day or give you a little bit of enlightenment, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and share what was on those Dove chocolates. The first one said, "Trust with your heart, not with your head." And the other Dove chocolate said, "Embrace optimism." So I took those of like guidance words from like words from above, if you will. So maybe the inner being upstairs is telling me to be a little bit more positive and maybe stop thinking things out so much and trust with my heart. So that's what I'm taking it as. Good news is I got some more items in the mail today, but not what I was expecting. So that's kind of good news, bad news. Um, and Not much else to share with you tonight. We went to the Dollar Tree after work, after my mom and Kenzie left, and I wanted to get the mail girl a little solar item along with some candy because she's got kids, and I thought, well, that would be nice for her to take that home, and maybe she could put the little solar item in her truck and celebrate the rest of the holiday in her truck or wherever she wants to put it at home. No big deal, but just something to say, hey, thank you for doing the job you do. We got the Meals on Wheels gentleman. He's about my mom's age, but I always like to let people know that they matter and thank you for doing the job you do. And we got him a solar item and a bag of candy for Easter, so that way he can feel appreciated. Um, Other than that, we got a couple of picture frames because my mom is picture happy. Okay, we took some family photos down there at her house the last time we were there, and my mom printed off a picture for me and a picture for cousin Penny. So, but she didn't bring picture frames. I'm like, where's the picture frames? Because that's my new thing with her. I'm like, we're not replacing any more pictures. She has a habit of coming up here and she'll take the picture and replace it over another picture, and then later on, I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to that picture? And so she told me, well, if you want that, you have to go get it yourself. So I got two picture frames. And I liked the picture frames I picked out because it really makes the picture pop. It had a back that it makes a frame inside a frame, so it's kind of a pop art frame, if you will. So I think that even cousin Penny will like hers, and ours is in the front room, and I'm pretty proud of it. Looks pretty good. So other than that, um, went at we had supper from Arby's and came home. Well, we didn't eat at Arby's. We never eat at Arby's. We always go through the drive-through. Mainly, Grandpa likes his RC, and I like my tea or flavored water, so I switch off from time to time. If you see me on Snapchat tonight, I took a picture of my Bubbly strawberry water that my mom gets me every so often, and it's like awesome. So that was what a picture of that tonight. So I was like, if you only want to know what flavored water is, it's carbonated water with 0 calories, 0 sugar, and it's awesome. And if they need a spokesperson, look me up, Bubbly. Although I think they got that Michael Bublé who's correcting the water, if you will, on the cans. If you haven't seen that commercial, it's kind of cute. Anyway, not much else to share with you. I watched Temptation Island tonight, and my big question for anybody that goes on that stupid show: why are you on there? You know that eventually you're going to break up with your loved one because that's why you go on that show. There's no other reason. No other God-given reason in the whole entire world you go on that show. It's just plain stupidity. And, you know, they bring these single... In case you haven't seen the show, let me give you a synopsis, okay? There's 12 single guys, 12 single girls. They go on this island, okay? They split the guys up from their girls that they're dating originally, okay? And they've agreed to go on this show. As a couple, they both agreed to go on the show because it's a temptation to see if they can be tempted away. And it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But, you know, it's like a train wreck. You have to watch it to see what happens next. And there's these guys with these girls that, oh my gosh, you know. And then they just some of the stuff that you see on there, you're shaking your head going, what's going to happen down the road when they get older and they get married and they have kids? God help the kids if they see their way their parents behaved on this TV show, you know. It's just, oh my gosh. I just don't know what to tell you. And some of the things they said on there, and let alone done tonight on that show, good gravy. And they played it right back to back. So if you missed it the first time, you could watch it over again. So I sat there and I did that, and I was just in awe of this awe-inspiring train wreck, if you will. But anyway, I plan on getting a workout in again tonight, so let's go ahead and do a book review next. It'll be 2 books in one because the only thing I marked in the front of this book was the description of the book, and then on Take Me Cowboy I didn't mark anything, but the last few pages, fear, you know how we spoke on that last night, is covered in that Take Me Cowboy, as well as their friendship turning into love, and they were scared if they could cross that line, and he didn't really think they could, and oh my goodness, it was just a good book. And the first book, which was The Rancher's Wager, it's wonderful too. It's the wealthy rancher has placed his bet, but the winner will take it all. So you don't want to miss either book review. Take a deep seat. We're going to have some fun. And do 2 books in one. My favorite author up next.